And beach traffic, Navajo 476, Alpha Bravo, lining up and holding runway 12.
Air conditioners off.
Alright, we're going to use short field takeoff techniques. Flaps 15 degrees, you already got the air conditioner off. Fuel pump's going on.
Pressure's up.
Mixture's rich, props fully forward. Fuel's on inboard tanks. Beach traffic, Piper Navajo 476, Alpha Bravo, departing runway 12. Green. All she's got. A little bit of a wind out of the right, airspeed's alive. All right, 70. There's 88, gear coming up. And blue line. Make a gentle turn to the left. Beach traffic, Navajo 476, Alpha Bravo's crosswind, runway 12 beach. Power's going back to 35 inches.
And somebody else call Salt Lake?
Salt Lake Center, Piper Navajo 476, Alpha Bravo.
Number 6 Alpha Bravo, are you airborne now, sir?
Affirmative, 6 Alpha Bravo's departed beach and looking for an IFR to Mike Alpha November.
November 6 Alpha Bravo, roger. Maintain VFR, squawk 4372.
4372 VFR, 6 Alpha Bravo. Alright, looking good.
Red Barn 282, contact Minneapolis Center, 124.25, good day.
Red Barn 282, 2425, good day.
November 476 Alpha Bravo, Salt Lake.
6 Alpha Bravo, go ahead.
November 6 Alpha Bravo, got your radar contact, sir, now, and I've got you about 30 miles. 30 miles southeast of the Glendive NDB. Show you at 5,500, and you're cleared to the Kilo Mike Alpha November Airport. Headbound, climb maintain 12,000. Glendive altimeter is 2987.
That's us, 476 Alpha Bravo is going to Mike Alpha November as filed. We're leaving 5,900 now for 12,000, 2987 in altimeter. Cow flaps fully open, try to keep these cylinders cool. Hot and heavy.
Got a lot of fuel.
High. Hot, heavy, and high.
Hot, heavy, and high. Got a lot of fuel on board too. Well, welcome back aboard. We had a quick fuel stop. We're climbing out. We got our clearance. We're passing 6,700 for 12. And we're not reporting any rain or weather or anything on the wheel. We do have an interesting flight path to go through the mountainous areas.
Yeah, we're going to try to go through the mountains without being high to avoid the headwinds.
Strong winds as we go west, so we like to stay as low as possible. And
in this case, that's 12,000 feet.
In this case, it's 12.
Yeah, that's low.
That's low. But you have to take a neat little path to get around some of the areas they want you to go higher if you do that. So it's faster for us to take a little bit different routing, get around, and then
Still 14,
should have a nice flight. But if we gotta go higher, we do have oxygen on board. We can load up on that.
We're prepared. We can have that go on in just a couple minutes if we need to. For just a couple seconds, really.
So that's what I was looking at. It must be the temperature changes it.
Yeah, when it gets hot, it should get more pressure in it.
Yep.
When it gets cold, it should go down a little bit. The Boyle's Law.
Yep. Because it's right around, I don't know how many increments that is. 16, 17, 1800. So I was talking about routing. We're going to go down here, go over here, and we kind of cut up, go there, and cut down, go over, and then down.
214, thank you. Hey, Red Barn 260,
that should avoid the big mountains. And should keep us low to get us out, keep us out of these headwinds that we don't want to have to fight. Looks like we just crossed into Montana.
Welcome.
Minneapolis,
Big
Center,
state
124.25.
The big state too.
826.
Yeah.
Billings is 186 miles away, and it's only halfway through.
That's only halfway through. So pretty much our flight today will be over Montana.
Yeah.
200 feet to go. Well, there's not much difference between 15 and 10.
And we should get altitude capture. Got it. Now airspeed will start building. Close the cow flaps for a moment while we get things stabilized. And we're looking for 31 inches, 2200 RPM, and then we're going to lean back to a little bit, around 22.5, 22, something like that. All while keeping our cylinder head temperatures from going crazy.
Got some decent density altitude today.
So that's really what our power setting would be by.
Yep. So density altitude today is around 13.7 at 12.
Definitely a non-standard day.
No, not, yeah. We're past Billings and we're entering the mountains. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them through the GoPros. Got some good mountains over there. There's a reason why we were taking the route where you decided to take. That's up behind the wing. Pretty nice flight so far though. Kind of as we anticipated. Pretty uneventful. Got a little winds. We've had our headwinds, winds. But all in all, it's an enjoyable flight. Some beautiful scenery that not a lot of people get to see.
Montana's a pretty state.
Sure is.
We're about to make the turn at Livingston.
So it looks like we're shooting that way and that way.
Basically, we're following Victor 86 365.
Oh, look at that. They do some mission field parachute area right in here. I bet that's a pretty sight to parachute through.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Boy, it'd be tough. Be on oxygen.
Some nice views up the left side of the plane. Right side's not bad, but not as interesting.
Doing 184 knots true, 171 across the ground, 13 knot headwind.
So 197 mile an hour across the ground. We got about 2 hours and 2 minutes left. So we do have some weather on the next rad, but our course should kind of take us away from that.
We'll see.
We got a couple little joggings to do around these mountain areas to keep the altitude that we want, not get into those high winds.
The minimum en route altitude for this leg is 10.9 until we get to Bozeman. Then we could go down if we wanted to, but then
we have to come back up.
Yeah, well, after Whitehall, we're going to go down and follow Victor 21, and we need to be 10,000 feet for that one. And then in Dillon, we had to be up to 12,000, so we'll just stay where we're at.
But like the last couple flights, not a lot of radio chatter, not a lot of radio work. So we don't get to have any fun ATC comments or conversations yet. I'm sure as we go along, we will have a couple of those. So, no, we hope you're enjoying the flight so far. And we'll check back with y'all in a little bit after we get on down the road, unless something cool happens and we can show you guys. Well, we're sneaking right down through this little corridor. And in about 42 seconds, we're going to make a hard left turn. Head down towards, I believe that's Dillon, right?
Yes, sir. Dillon, Montana. Got some a little over 10,000 foot mountain range here to the left of us.
12,500,
Here's our turn.
1 Sierra Bravo.
Autopilots are so nice.
Yeah.
Especially when it's GPS steering through a WAAS GPS. Definitely takes some of the load off.
Nice little pathway through here. Then we'll go down to Dillon, and then we'll make a not quite as hard of a right turn for a little while. We got about 13 minutes on this round.
Yeah.
And then we'll fly for a while. And then when we get to...
We're on Victor 21. I'm sorry, Victor 121.
Victor 121.
No, it's Victor 21 here, and then it's 121 once we go to Dillon.
63 traffic, 1 o'clock, and about 20 miles.
We'll take that all the way to
Southeastbound is a dash 8 at level 230.
Donnelly.
That traffic.
Roger, we're looking to Sky 1366.
Basically McCall Municipal Airport. And then we'll make a hard left back. It'll be a straight shot down into Nampa.
2464 traffic, 12 o'clock, 15 miles northwest bound. Is a regional jet that is descending out of 270 for level 240.
2464.
20 knot headwind.
Got a little rain. And we thought it was going to cool off, but it never really did. We're still sitting at around 44 degrees, 7 degrees Celsius, 44 degrees. It actually got warmer. And we're at 12,000 feet with those temperatures.
541 clear direct Spokane Airport.
That's a pretty aggressive density altitude.
Frontier 541, thank you.
We've been flying for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
And we got an hour and 40 left.
So it'll be right at 4 hours.
And it's been a pretty smooth flight. We got into the mountains a little bit. You get some side-to-side winds. Not much you can do about it. I guess if you were higher, but then you'd be fighting bigger winds. So we stay here. Yeah, kind of like that right there. There you go. There's our...
Not bad, just
Yeah.
not that you notice it there.
Oh, yeah. I just don't want anyone getting airsick. Made our turn back to the right from Dillon, and this is probably the highest mountaintop leg that we've got that we go through. And as you can see, though I'm sure the camera's washing it out, those mountain tops are not too far below us. We're on Victor 121.
Between Dillon and Salmon.
Not too bad through here. We're thinking maybe on one of these bridges we might get a little bumpy bumps.
Off the butte, just crossing through 10,400. Like to pick up the clearance back to Billings.
20 knot wind. Out of 230 coming this direction, so when
About
it hits
18
that
on the
ridge,
nose.
when it hits that ridge, it might have a...
Buff it up. Now we successfully crossed the Rockies. Ready to make our turn to the left and head south down to Nampa, Boise area. The ground's a little bit further away from us than when it was a little while ago.
We're almost at Donnelly VOR.
Got about a minute till we get there. And we got about 28 minutes left on the flight.
Should be able to get our descent pretty soon.
Got 3355 Salt Lake Center, expect more send.
Probably a good time to switch from outboard tanks to our inboards. We should have about 5 gallons of each outboard tank right now. Fuel pumps on.
Positive pressure.
Right engine's on inboard.
Fuel gauge up.
Left engine's on inboard.
Fuel gauge up. Good pressure.
And we're starting our turn to Nampa.
One gate 4, roger, traffic's no factor, and we call it Freeman Memorial Airport. Roger. November 6 Alpha Bravo, contact Big Sky approach 126.9er.
126.9 for 6 Alpha Bravo.
Number 4 of Victor Alpha, change to my frequency 128.05.
Hello, Big Sky approach. Piper Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo is with you. Level 12000. We have the automated weather at Nampa.
Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo, Big Sky approach, roger, thank you.
Well, we won't be in a hurry to descend until we get past some of these hills. Then we can always cancel IFR and go down BFR. 6 Alpha Bravo, we'd like to go ahead and cancel IFR at this time. We'll begin a slow BFR descent, request flight following.
November 476 Alpha Bravo, IFR cancellation received, maintain VFR.
6 Alpha Bravo, thanks. So, pattern altitude at Nampa is 3,500 feet. We'll plug that in. Go ahead and arm. And we won't go right up to that 500. We'll just do like maybe 300 feet a minute for now until we get past some of this stuff. Long day.
Yep.
A paper mill all morning.
4 hours in a paper mill.
Meetings, then we had lunch, and then they wanted us to go back in there for a few minutes, and then, what, 7 hours of flying?
Yeah, a little, I think just a hair over 7 hours.
With a fuel stop.
Yep.
Other than the headwinds and a little bit of bumps, I can't complain much at all.
No.
This old girl's doing good. Almost as old as we are.
Almost.
And we're just getting to our prime.
Just get to the prime.
Keep telling yourself that.
I am. Not many people get to hop in their own airplane and then travel the United States in a week, seeing the sights and stuff. Of course, we're actually working. We really are. If you guys couldn't tell, we're working.
Yeah, this is the fun part. The flying part's fun.
Yeah.
When everything goes according to plan.
Knock on that wood.
I know.
Hey, wait, we do have wood. We got wood right here.
The good news is now that we're here, we can drive to the rest of our calls if we had to.
Yeah.
We just had to figure out how we get home.
Delta. Got it.
And we'd be doing a lot of driving. Alright, now we'll start speeding up our descent a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta get down at 800 feet per minute, but yeah. Crossed over the big top, the last of the tall stuff.
And Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo, I'd like to change your advisory frequency, cancel flight following.
Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, good day.
Good day, sir. And a quick question for you. Coming out tomorrow, is this a good frequency to pick up an IFR in the air?
Navajo 6 Alpha Bravo, when you depart to Nampa, you'll want to use the south frequency, so 119.6.
119.6 for tomorrow. Appreciate that. Have a good evening, 6 Alpha Bravo.
Good night. Okay,
119.6. That's what shows here, too. It's always good to ask, though.
Yep.
And Nampa traffic, Piper Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo, 10 miles to the north. Be entering the pattern for runway 29 in about 2 minutes, Nampa.
Automated weather observation 0157 Zulu. Wind 310 at 15 knots. Visibility more than 1.
Oh, almost right down the runway. 15 knots, though.
Sugar Mill is right over there, which is right on the end of the runway.
And Nampa traffic, Piper Navajo 476, Alpha Bravo's 2 miles north of the field on a crosswind now for runway, extended crosswind for runway 29 Nampa. Alright, now we gotta get slowed up enough. We're not too far off though. 150 knots. Put the first notch of flaps in. Gear coming down. 3 green, 1 in the mirror. And landing gears are turning neutral.
One is turning right now on 30 couple.
Mixture's rich. And Nampa traffic, Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo is entering left downwind runway 29 Nampa. Nampa traffic, Piper Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo's left base, 29 Nampa.
Calder traffic, Cup 591 is turning right base, 30 Bravo.
And Nampa traffic, Piper Navajo 476 Alpha Bravo is turning final, runway 29 Nampa. A little bit of a wind out of the right. Welcome to Nampa. Probably wouldn't hurt to tie it down. Probably wouldn't hurt to tie it down. All this wind. Well, we had a good flight. And we made it. Get this thing squared away and we'll be back out tomorrow sometime. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Hope to see you on the next one.